Hi everyone, welcome to Table for Two. I'm the Elusive Bigfoot.
And I'm Onezie.
And today we are talking about our top 5 favorite game accessories. So these are items that are not necessarily, they came in that box and that's why we're going to play this. They're just additional enhancements that we have found to games.
Stuff we added on.
We chose to add that on. Exactly. And these are not ranked in any particular order, although we will give you our favorite at the end.
Okay.
Okay? Why don't you go first?
Okay, so the first one up on my list is a game mat.
Oh, a game mat. Okay.
We have one right in front of us here. They're a little bit soft and springy and spongy.
They help pick up cards really
Helps
well.
with picking up cards and picking up pieces, and it just kind of gives the game a special feel, like you're devoting this space to this game.
Nice.
A game mat.
Okay. For me, I want to bring up a dice tray.
So on my list too.
It's not that I don't love dice towers. I love that dice towers have a smaller footprint. But with a dice tray, and I have several of them, I can fold it flat and we can take them places. Dice towers are a little bit harder to travel with. It's just...
Yeah, we even have some that fold up.
Well, that's the
dice trays. Yeah,
that's what I was saying. That's why I like dice trays, because I can fold them and take them with me.
Absolutely. All right, so the next one up on my list is an app, a scorekeeping app. Right, so all the games, most of the games usually come with some paper for you to write a score on or something like that, but it's just a little easier on the app, and if you have multiple players and multiple plays of a certain game, you can set it up to score in a certain way. So I don't have a specific one in mind, but
I use Pointedly.
Yeah, scorekeeping app.
Good. Alrighty. Okay, this is odd, but I love this. Instructions on how to rebox a game. Some games just don't fit inside the box, but if I go on YouTube, or I go on Board Game Geek, a lot of times I can find someone else has already figured this out. This is how you get it back in the box.
So as far as an accessory goes, do you have a printout that tells you how to put it back?
There are some times that I have printouts, or I take a picture of how it came, how it was first set up and sent to me. I'll take pictures of that, or I'll take pictures. I remember how I like to store it and how I have to get it back in there.
So you're disciplined enough to take a picture before you take all the stuff out of the box.
I have to be able to get it back in.
I would just be, oh, nice new thing. Let's get it out and play it, you know.
And I ask them, did you take a picture of it? How are we getting it back in? I mean, it's one thing if you play a game all the time, you kind of know how it goes back in. But it's another thing if you only play it once a year. It's like, I don't remember how we got it back in.
Okay, since you talked about dice trays, I want to talk a little bit about dice towers. It's kind of the same thing.
They jumble your dice.
It's a thing that jumbles your dice, and it rolls them out the bottom. You can see what the result is, right? And the different sizes, different kind of themes, I guess. Sometimes you can put it in the head of a snake and it comes out, or in the top of a castle, because that's the classic dice tower, right?
And if you check out a bunch of our shorts, you can see dice towers and dice trays that we have. We've shot videos of as we travel around.
Yeah, so dice towers can be fun too. Add a little bit of extra fun to your game.
Yeah, and I like that it takes up a small footprint. When you don't, when room is a premium, it's a good thing. Okay, here's another one. A handmade player aid, and you can find a bunch of those on Board Game Geek that people have made. I've made my own, so I remember how to set this up. I remember certain things that we need to know. Player aids are not always in games that we have, and inevitably I'll sit there going, oh, I wish we had a player aid. So sometimes I just build my own.
Especially for setup on a 2-player game. So we do that a lot. So sometimes we'll set up a whole thing, and then we'll read through the instructions and get to the page that says, oh, if you're a 2-player game, set it up this way instead. And I'm like, oh, now we got to do it again.
But first, remove timing.
Yeah.
It's like that MASH episode.
Yeah, so just to have a little card in there that says, here's your 2-player setup right away. It's really convenient.
My next item, are metal coins.
Ooh, that's on my list too.
Oh, nice. Metal coins really enhance my experience of a game and make it feel more substantial, a little bit more higher value for me. And, you know, we have a generic set that we use for all of our games. There are some people who have sets of coins specific to the type or genre of games they play, which, you know, more power to you.
Yeah, metal coins, for me, they sound better. When you play with them and fiddle with them, it makes that clinking sound, and it makes the game feel more real.
Yeah.
And cardboard doesn't really make that noise.
Not so much. Sounds like this.
Not even that.
It's cardboard.
All right, so due to some duplicates and everything, I only have one left.
I just have my number one.
Okay, I have my number one too. I have a feeling it might be the same thing.
I don't think so.
Oh, you don't think so?
I don't think so.
Well, it might be.
Okay, go ahead. What is yours?
I'll bet you a dime.
What is yours?
My number one accessory are silicone muffin tins.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
How did you not think of
that? That's my trademark. I didn't think of that, but it's good.
So silicone muffin tins are soft, right, and easy to pick bits out of. So instead of having piles of bits, game bits on the table, piles of coins, little things like that, you put everything in its own cup. If you have largish fingers like me, they're flexible, and you can stretch the silicone tin apart, or the silicone form apart.
Yeah, and they have different shapes and sizes nowadays, so you can even find rectangle ones if you need longer items in it.
So I think they pretty much make the perfect bit bin for playing any kind of game.
I think so. And they make it really easy to just fold it in half and then kind of like pour it into your plastic baggie or whatever afterwards, where we need to go. All right, my number one is actually a dedicated organizational tray that works.
That's very organized.
It is. So what that looks like is sometimes the game will provide something that you think is going to be great because it came in the box, so it must actually fit in there. But when you try to put the things away, I'm like, this tray was not meant to go with this game. Now there are some companies such as Broken Token and other companies that will make them for specific games, and there are some, I can't remember the name of the game or the company right now, but they make theirs out of like almost like a styrofoam, a lightweight material. So the Broken Token have these beautiful wood ones, but they're heavy. So these other ones are still rigid enough to hold your cards and bits in place without it gaining that much weight. And so that might be something, you know, if you haven't tried something like that, it just makes a world of difference when you take things out and put them away again.
An organizational accessory.
Yeah.
And then that's your number one.
That's my number one.
Okay. And you mentioned it in passing, but I think also something that's really important as an accessory that we use so much we might overlook it is the plastic baggie.
Oh, yeah.
Little Ziploc baggies.
I'm a baggie person. I mean, there's two ways that you can organize your games. You can put your time in the beginning, and then you separate all your stuff out and you figure out who gets what, or you do it at the end and you put it all away. So when you open up the game, it's a very quick setup. So you're either quick setup or quick dismantle. Where everyone just kind of like pulls it into the box. Breaks my heart when I see that. Oh.
All right, so that's our top 5-ish lists of favorite accessories.
As you can see, we could go on forever on this.
Yes, there are more. We'll have to do a sequel.
Yeah, well, you know, but tell us, what do you like? You know, share that with us. Put it in the comments. And if this is the kind of content you like, please like and subscribe. And then other people can find us as well.
Until next time, I'm Onezie.
And I'm the Elusive Bigfoot. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.